Hi, and welcome back to Grassroots Crypto, where I like to teach people about crypto. In this video, I'm going to do a quick video regarding the newly launched THORChain Savers. It's pretty cool, big achievement, and I'm just going to go through a quick explanation of what it is, and then actually do it live. Hopefully it all goes well. THORChain Savers allows you to send just say Bitcoin or BNB, Ethereum, any of the gas assets to THORChain, and you're going to earn interest, a yield on that Bitcoin, as an example. And it's doing it with single asset exposure. So really, you're not worrying about Rune or anything like that, like you do it as a liquidity provider. It is like the most simplest thing, where you can add Bitcoin to a particular vault. You send it to THORChain, to one of its Asgard vault addresses, goes to the vault automatically, you don't have to worry about it, and then you just say, I want to withdraw. And you can do this without memos, without any degree of technical understanding at all. It is so cool. THORSwap have got a really good interface here. It's basically, it's a simple transaction, and then THORChain takes care of all of the technicalities behind the scenes. So I have got... I've downloaded the latest AsgardEx Desktop here, and I'm going to go do this, adding one BNB and then removing it. All right, just a quick note before I get into this. AsgardEx here that I'm using doesn't support the Savers function, but it is quite a simple process. So I'm going to be doing it manually just to demonstrate how simple it actually is. Okay, so I've got my AsgardEx wallet all set up with the AsgardEx interface, and I'm literally going to show you how simple this is. So I've got my BNB here. I'm going to go press send, which is just initiating a normal transaction. You could do this on Binance Address. I'm going to go refresh this to go send it to the Asgard vault. This here is the actual Asgard vault address that is basically this part here. It contains many different addresses, and I'm going to send it to the Asgard vault address. Here, I'm going to go send it here. I'm going to go send one. And before I do that, there's actually these endpoints you can go to look at BTC Savers as well as BNB Savers. We can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to go initiate a simple transaction of 1 BNB, and I'm going to go press send, punch in my password, get my password correct. I'm so excited, and then press finish. This will send a transaction to the Asgard vault or to THORChain. You can kind of think of it like THORChain. You want to keep it simple, and then that will go ahead and add me as a saver. And there I am. Just to dox my address, it would be one of them. I added one. I'm pretty sure that's my BNB address. I need to go check. Ending with, yep, that's it right there. So it's as simple as that. So at this point in time, I've literally sent one BNB to that synth vault, and that is going to go accrue interest. If you're wondering how all that works, you can see my latest video here that goes into all the details. But put simply, send BNB in, and then you're going to earn yield on that BNB, and you're only going to be exposed to the BNB price, which is fantastic. Now, this may seem a bit technical and all of that. Obviously, more and more interfaces will come along and you don't have to worry about it. But that's just trying to show it's as simple as a transaction, and therefore you can see your position. But of course, as more interfaces come online, like THORSwap, then the easier this stuff is going to be. In order to withdraw, it's fairly simple. Obviously, interfaces will work it out, but because I'm using AsgardEx, I'm going to have to go do it the manual way. So I need to go send another transaction. And to do that, I need to send a specific transaction to the same address. So I'm going to go back to the address here, and I need to work out, if you go to, I guess this is the implementation diet, you need to send the basis point from 0 to 10,000 plus the dust threshold. And that's basically anything less is going to get ignored within a blockchain. As a user, again, these interfaces will take care of it. You don't have to worry about, because the dust threshold is 0 for BNB, and you can be verified in here, the dust threshold 0, we can just add the basis points. And because everything's 188, just to work out the basis points, it's going to be exactly this amount here, because that's essentially sending 10,000 basis points or like that's the same as 10,000 sats or 10,000 micro BNB. I don't know what the sub thing called for micro BNB is, so I just made up my own micro BNB for less than 1 BNB. So now we go ahead, we send that in to the amount and then press send. Put my password in and then go finish. And then if we go back to this endpoint, we can see, actually go back to the BNB one, that this one should get removed. There it is. Awesome. And that's how easy it is. So as a user, I sent a transaction in, and then I sent, I sent another transaction in order to withdraw my deposit. It is simple as that. Everything gets sent to the Asgard vault. Obviously don't cache them because these do rotate, but from a user point of view, so simple, no need for memos. It's called a memoless transaction. You can add them if you want, but that's as simple as it is. And all the interfaces are going to be doing is saying, well, what address do I need to send it to? Because that changes, and taking care of that dust threshold thing. Well, I hope you found this useful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Put any comments or questions down in the comment section below. And until next time, thanks.